Hi, welcome or welcome back. Let's take a look at my transactions for the past week. We're going to start with Thursday, which is when I got paid. My whole paycheck is going to be in green this time, except for where I spent out of my savings. And when I say I spent out of my savings, I mean my annual or my goals. So like the normal revolving things that I stuff in envelopes, I don't keep those receipts. I don't track those transactions. What I spend, and we're just gonna go with it. So on we go. I got paid on the 14th, $1,154.41, which was fantastic. Then I stuffed $282 and I had a snacky whack of $6.05. Not my finest moment, but I've been pretty good, relatively speaking. And then on the 15th, I got my city sticker. I know not every city has this, but for us, this is, I think they call it the wheel tax in Chicago. And I pay an extra premium to get my city sticker at a currency exchange instead of actually going to the city because, as we all know, government hours are not really conducive to people who have jobs. So I got that for $157, and then my phone bill was supposed to come out on the 16th. That actually came out on the 18th, and this is something that I wanted to talk to y'all about because I know a lot of people don't really think about this when they think about switching phone plans. When you switch phone plans, you're going to have a final bill with your old phone plan. Never mind when you start at the new one. So sometimes they prorate it, which means they only charge you for the days that you actually used it, and they give you a refund back for the rest. But sometimes they do not. T-Mobile apparently does not. So I still got charged my full $80, but that is my final bill for T-Mobile. From now on, my phone bill is a sinking fund for Mint Mobile being charged annually. So that was that on the 18th. And then another snack on the 20th, and that brings us up to date. Let's take a look at what this means for the budget. Oh, I didn't put in my paycheck. So paycheck was $1154.41. Okay. So that is the only thing I'm going to be putting on this top section here because I don't know if I'm going to end up taking anything else from savings, so I don't want to put the actual here until, the final number is known. So that means for my inflow, so far I have $1,154.41 officially because there will be, final numbers here. And then the only bill that's come out so far is the phone bill, and that's okay because these other things are supposed to come up later in the month. When is the 23rd and 24th? Today's the 22nd, right? Today's the 22nd. So tomorrow and the day after, which means they'll probably come out like on Monday. I may or may not have a final Spotify bill. I did cancel Spotify already. I'll just be using YouTube Music. So I don't know if I'm going to have a final bill or not for that. And then renter's insurance, of course, on the 24th normally. That's going to come out as expected. But the train, public transit fare, don't know if that's actually going to be on the 23rd because, the days kind of wander, and there was a whole issue with it last time where it didn't auto-renew, and then I got charged extra. It was stupid. I didn't like it. It's not what I like. But that's it for my fixed expenses. And then we get down to variable expenses. So far this paycheck, I have spent about $10 on what I call dining out, which is any food that's not groceries. So I am on track for that. I would prefer to not have any more snacks for the rest of the paycheck, because really it's not healthy. I shouldn't be doing it. But you know, sometimes you just gotta have a snack. I don't know what to tell you. So and then groceries, so far out of this 220, I have only spent about maybe like $6-7, I think. Might be $9. I don't know. But it's definitely not even close to half gone. It's less than $10. We're good to go for that. I would like to have spent under $100 for the whole paycheck, but we shall see how that goes. I'm hopeful we're on track for it. And again, transit fare, don't know if this is going to come out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then that's just going to get reabsorbed into the budget. And these two, the train and the train kids, these will be a sinking fund starting next paycheck, and we're just going to be done with this I don't know what's going to happen situation. I'm just going to stuff it in the beginning, in the first paycheck of the month, and then we're going to be good. And it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about which day it is anymore. It's too annoying. So there's that. And then I got my city sticker, which came out of the envelope that I have called registration and license. So that's the $157 there. And I forgot to include fuel and tolls. So this is going to be in my budget starting next month, but I forgot to put it in for this month because I didn't have a vehicle. I got a vehicle this month. So so far, all that's happened is I still haven't gotten fuel. I still haven't gotten fuel at all this month. Since I got this vehicle, I haven't gotten fuel. But I did pay $20 for a transponder for the toll roads because sometimes I do have to take tolls. So I like having a transponder because then it gets it automatically and I don't have to worry about the pay by plate or getting in that long line to pay manually. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I did get a transponder that's $10. So that's going to be in here at some point. I don't know if I'm going to have to get gas at some point before the end of this paycheck. I might. I don't know how much I'm going to be driving. But so far it's been absolutely zero, and I think I still have more than half a tank. The joys of getting a hybrid, y'all. Hybrids are life. My gas mileage is phenomenal. So I have a car that I can afford. We're just going to leave it at that. But the gas mileage is over 40 miles per gallon. So I'm doing pretty great. It's almost I think the last time I got in the car, it said it was 380 miles to empty. So I'm probably not going to get gas this paycheck at all. In which case, I might end up not getting gas this month. I don't know what's happening. I'm probably going to be driving a lot more next week. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. But that's it for this. And then for this here, because I didn't stuff any of my sinking funds. I already did that for the month with the last paycheck. I try to do that now. I try to always fund my sinking funds as much as I can the first check of the month so that I have more wiggle room at the end. But for extra savings, I decided this is the penny challenge. I do have that fully funded. I have it with $667 whatever in there. So, or 670, I don't know. It's over fully funded is what I'm saying. It's over fully funded. So I'm not going to put $26 in it this paycheck. We are good to go. And then for the $1,000 challenge, I am still going to put the $36 in there. That's going to my emergency fund, which is technically fully funded. If we're just talking 6 months of expenses, of bare bones expenses, but knowing how chaotic my life is and how much I've already used emergency funds and how slowly I build it back up again, I'm just going to keep funding it until I reach 20,000. I'm going to keep doing 1,000 a year until I get to 20,000. And we're just going to keep doing that. That's what we're going to go with. I'm going to stuff $36 in that, and then we'll be fine. I am still going to do the dice challenge, which is diverting money from my investments, which is currently it's my biggest priority starting next month. So next month I'll be budgeting for investing every paycheck. But as of now, it's not in here, and I'm just gonna, whatever's left is just gonna go to investing, and that's how we're gonna do it. Because I didn't feel like revamping my whole budget just for this one paycheck when I'm already planning on changing things next month. We're just going to call it good. So that's it. That's all. That is my, 10 minutes. Okay. That is my paycheck transactions for the first week of the second paycheck of September. I know I do this a little oddly because I base what month something's on by when the monthly closeout is, when the paycheck closeout is. So this is my last paycheck for the month. Next month will start on September 28th, and I am very excited for the changes that I'm making because I feel like my life is finally on the right track. So thank you so much for staying as long as you did. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't ever forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.